Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Please listen to this announcement. On Monday night, December the 3rd, at the Rainbow Arena, Clark at Lawrence Avenue, Freddie Lett, the Newark, New Jersey middleweight, will meet Chicago's outstanding contender for middleweight honors, Sylvester Perkins, in an 8-round main event. There will be an excellent supporting card. The 1952 Hollywood Ice Review, starring Barbara Ann Scott, the current Olympic figure skating champion, opens here at the stadium on Christmas night. Tickets at the stadium box office and also at Bonds, Estate, and Jackson. I wish the fighters had come into the ring, please. The next boxing card, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Chicago Stadium will be on Tuesday night, December the 4th, when the CYO will hold its 21st annual boxing classic. There will be 16 bouts offered, contenders vying for CYO titles and trophies. The entire proceeds of this boxing show will go to Bishop Shields' Underprivileged Youth Fund, which supports 20 charities, young and old, of all creeds. Tickets at the Chicago Stadium box office, CYO headquarters, and at Bond, State, and Jackson. There are plenty $1 and $2 tickets, and there's some $5 and $10 ringside tickets. Attend this worthy boxing card on Tuesday, December the 4th. In the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we have some of the outstanding fighters of the world. May I present to you one of the leading contenders for welterweight honors, Billy Graham.
Billy just won in Cincinnati last night. A good bout against Dan Stepanovich of Pittsburgh.
And a leading middleweight contender, Herbert Vinneman.
Bob Villamain.
An outstanding light heavyweight contender from Chicago, Bob Satterfield.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our national anthem.
Here it comes. Attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the International Boxing Club presents to you a 10-round non-title fight under the sanction and the supervision of the Illinois State Athletic Commission. The ring officials are signed by the same. The attending physician at the ringside, Dr. J.M. Houston. Our timekeeper at the bell, Charles Sidebottom, counting for the knockdowns, Joe Lipp. The judges, John Bray and Frank McAdams, and the referee, William Doty. Rounds, weighing 149 pounds, wearing black and white trunks, the former welterweight champion of the world from Chicago, Johnny Bratton.
Bratton quite a few pounds lighter than expected. They thought he would go about 153.
Weighing 149 pounds, wearing white and black trunks, from Cuba, the world's welterweight champion, Kid Gavilan.
That's Bill Doty, the referee, for the instructions.
2 minutes received your instructions in the offices of the Illinois State Athletic Commission. Therefore, you know what is expected of you. You're familiar with the rules of boxing in this state. Again, I want to caution you about your low blows. Keep them up. Those kidney punches, don't use them. And the rabbit punch, be sure and don't use the rabbit punch. In the case of a knockdown, the one remaining on his feet will go to the farthest corner and remain there until I tell him to come out fighting. The other fighter will, of course, be forced to take an 8 count before being allowed to resume fighting. In the event of a clinch, I want you to break clean and step back before you start throwing punches again. Remember, any infractions of these rules might cost you that round or even the fight. Good luck to both of you boys. Shake hands now. Go back to your corner. Now it's fighting at the bell.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, refrain from smoking, please.
So Pabst Blue Ribbon brings you another big one from Chicago. Cleveland next week with Matthews and Nardico. The following week, Ezra Childs against Joey Maxson. This is round 1 of the scheduled 10-round main event. Johnny Bratton and Kid Gavilan each at 149 pounds. Bratton in the black trunks, Gavilan in the white. Bratton has been training intensively on infighting for the past month or so at Bobby Gleason's gym in the Bronx, New York, determined to get inside to Kid Gavilan. It was on May the 18th that Gavilan trounced Johnny Bratton and took the title. That's Gavilan in the white trunks. Bratton using that left hand extensively. And you can tell that since Bratton is a Chicago boy that the crowd is largely pro-Bratton tonight. Gavilan fighting very slowly so far, but there goes that vicious left hook of his. This pace looks like we're going to have a whale of a battle. Slugging it out already. Neither man appeared hurt in that exchange. This is round 1. There's a minute to go. Gavilan never knocked out and never down. We have 30 seconds to go in round 1. Well, Bratton beat Gavilan to the punch as he was starting the bolo, but then he ran into a hard right to the nose. There's a slight cut on the right side of Gavilan's face, down below the eye. And there's the bell for the end of round 1. There's the welter champ, Kid Gavilan. And Johnny Bratton has incentive besides revenge when he is in there with him tonight. Bratton, who emulates Sugar Ray Robinson, both in and out of the ring, copies his boxing style, and in spare time rattles the drums with the jive band, was Golden Gloves champion. But Kid Gavilan right now is riding the crest of a 13 winning streak. He's won 77 out of his 92 pro fights, scoring 22 knockouts. He's lost 12 with 3 draws. The kid has never been knocked out. You remember the fine card that Nick Landis of Detroit promoted a few weeks ago, and we brought that to you for Pabst Blue Ribbon. Gavilan knocked out Tony Gennaro in the 4th round. He is hitting harder than at any time of his career. They're patching up the cut on the side of Bratton's eye. It is clear away from the eye area. I would say at least an inch. Let's go for round 2. Gavilan, the welter champion, in the white trunks, and in the black, Johnny Bratton, the kid from Chicago. Only 30 seconds of this round is gone, and they must have thrown a million punches. The cut on Bratton's face is opened again. This is the 2nd round. Johnny Bratton in the black trunks has been trying to flurry with Gavilan, and he's found that he can't do it too easily. Bratton getting away with a right-hand lead. It seems that the kid wants Bratton to land one, so he'll leave himself open for a follow-up. And Gavilan has been countering beautifully. That's that left hand that knocked out Gennaro. That blow was partially blocked by the glove of Bratton. You've got a minute to go in the 2nd round. Despite his intensive work to try to learn infighting, Bratton hasn't done much of it tonight. He hasn't had a chance with Gavilan peppering at long range. Round 2 is almost over. Neither man has been down. Gavilan seems to be very calm and cool about it all. Very confident. And they exchange rights as round 2 is over. Now, this is Russ Hodges at the ringside for Pabst Blue Ribbon in Chicago at the Chicago Stadium. Bratton and Gavilan, after 2 furious rounds, ready to come out for round 3 of this scheduled 10-round non-title event, which you would think everything in the world is at stake the way the two have gone at it. Once again, they have patched up the cut on the right cheek of Johnny Bratton. That's Gavilan in the white trunks, Bratton in the black. They both weigh 149. Bratton trying to stay away from that lethal left hook of the kid's. Gavilan, as you notice, hasn't gone to that bolo, but it's a real crowd pleaser. And the fans are all looking for it. Bratton, a tough luck boy, has had that jaw of his fractured 3 times. Bratton went to the bolo himself. There's Gavilan thundering in that left hook of his. Bratton was in a bit of trouble, not seriously hurt, but he was feeling it. The vision in the right eye now, Bratton isn't too good. He's blinking a bit. And left hand is getting in there quite consistently against him. We got 30 seconds to go in round 3. Kid Gavilan, the welter champ in the white trunks, Bratton in the black, but this is a non-title fight. And the bell ends round 3. And down here at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, I have Mr. Jim Norris, the president of the International Boxing Club. This is the IBC.
Thank you, Russ.
Many thanks. Now we go to round 4. They're working on the, they have worked on the eye of Johnny Bratton. He almost wore his towel in there with him. This is the 4th round of the scheduled 10-rounder. Most of the solid thumping in round 3 was done by Kid Gavilan. Bratton landed some very effective right hands in round 2 and some good left hands in round 1. But the kid is very sharp. Kid Gavilan, that is. Or as he was known down in Cuba is Gerardo Gonzalez. One of his natural assets is speed. The entire Gonzalez clan, very speedy. Bratton took a solid right hand, but came back with a good left hook of his own. As 1 minute is gone in round 4. It was Gavilan that finally slowed down after they left on the chin, but that right hand got in tremendously hard on the forehead of Johnny Bratton. Bratton is blinking quite a bit with the right eye. There's 1 minute to go in the 4th round. Bratton slowed down considerably by that pounding to the head that Gavilan has given him. Bratton got in his best right hand of the fight. A tremendous right hand over here. 30 seconds in round 4. Trip to the refrigerator for a bottle of you-know-why. And round 5 coming up. We saw the way this bout can explode when Johnny Bratton suddenly came to life with some tremendous right hands. I'll have Pabst Blue Ribbon too. This is round 5. It's Bratton still bleeding profusely from a cut on his right cheek, moving in toward the eye now in the black trunks, and Gavilan in the white. The 5th round. Gavilan with 92 battles, 77 wins. Johnny Bratton with 63 trips into the ropes and 44 wins altogether. Two minutes to go in round 5 as the face of Johnny Bratton becomes a crimson mask. Johnny can really sneak that right hand in on you. Gavilan not quite as fast in this round as he was in round 4. Perhaps has learned quite a bit of respect for Bratton after a couple of thundering right hands landed on him. Very clever decoying by Johnny as he gets Gavilan attention to the right hand and then whips in the left hook. 1 minute in round 5. In the infighting, of course, Gavilan definitely superior to Johnny Bratton. That's a peculiar maneuver. The kid, of course, wants Johnny to lead. That's the end of the 5th round. Neither man has been down. That's the champion, Kid Gavilan. You know, Pabst Blue Ribbon for 6 coming up of the scheduled 10-rounder. That's the welterweight champion, Kid Gavilan, in the white trunks. They're attempting to close that cut on the right cheek of Johnny Bratton, but it stays open. It's not a big one, but of course the trickle must be quite annoying to him. This is the 6th round. That left of the midsection for the kid was conspicuous because there's not been much body punching. Bratton probably figured that time he'd take a swing at him the next time around. Gavilan continuing to move away from that right hand of Johnny Bratton's. He knows it can hurt him. This is the 6th round, by far the slowest of the fight so far. Those things have to happen once in a while. One minute left in round 6. The kid will take those lefts, but he's very wary of the right hand. Bratton felt that terrific left uppercut, even though he flurried nicely ahead of it himself. Both men have an amazing ability to take a punch. And that ends round 6. Going to round 7 at Chicago. Johnny Bratton and Kid Gavilan. Bratton in the black trunks, Gavilan in the white. Neither man has been down. And they weighed in at 149 on the head. About what you figured Gavilan to weigh. It appeared, though, that Bratton would weigh 153, 154. Cut on Bratton's eye, on the side of his eye, has not been stopped entirely. Gavilan, born for the rabbit touch. And for hitting and holding. That blow was blocked by the open glove of Bratton. Well, they're going wild here for Chicago Stadium. Bratton got Foxley there. This is a very colorful round between a pair of real prize fighters in there that know how to do a little bit of everything. And round 7 is over. That's Johnny Bratton over in his corner, and you can see that they're working on his eye with Jaime Wallman and Freddie Fierro in there trying to slow down that flow of blood. Getting a big kick out of the entire evening tonight, Lee Gold, the Cold Tycoon, Mickey Houston, Eddie Ray, and Scotty Rubin, and Al Weil, of course, who is here on the welterweight tournament. They took the round away from Gavilan for being warned on the rabbit punch and for holding and hitting. Never will forget the terrific battle we had with Bratton and Fusari out here in a 15-rounder. Well, you'd think the title was at stake tonight, the way these two guys are going. Johnny Bratton in the black trunks, Kid Gavilan in the white. Bratton paying much more attention to Gavilan's left than he is to his right. Well, it's exactly the opposite with Gavilan. He's not worried about the left hand, but he's very cautious of the right that Bratton can wing him in with. This is the 8th round, and there are 2 minutes to go in the round. Bill Doty almost warned one of the two boys for a low blow, but he decided against it as he went in there. Bratton appears to be in trouble now. And there's a long way to go in the round, 1 minute and 20 seconds. But he's weathering the storm. He rolled beautifully with most of those rights, but one of the left caught him flush on the chin. There's a minute to go in the 8th round now, ladies and gentlemen. Seconds to go in the 8th round. A round that has shown Gavilan opening up a couple of times, but he hasn't appeared to do too much damage to Johnny Bratton. And there's the bell ending round 8. Yay. Let's go for round 9. Johnny Bratton, who suffered a cut eye in the 2nd round, has still been staying in there with the rough and tough champion of the welters, Kid Gavilan. The cut is extending almost into the extreme right corner of the eye now. It's more on the cheek. Kid Gavilan in the white trunks, Johnny Bratton in the black. This is round 9. Got a wire here from Con Jennings, Marquette University's athletic director from San Jose, California. Says they're enjoying tonight's Pabst Blue Ribbon bout. We're in San Jose, where they're going to play the Friday's second annual Prune Bowl game with San Jose State College. Thanks, Con Jennings, and good luck to the Marquette Hilltoppers. Round 9 with a minute and a half to go. The pace telling on both men. It's been terrific. That blow was picked off by Bratton's glove. That right hand got in there very solidly. Both boys in superb condition. Notice there have not been too many clinches in this affair. These boys are interested in throwing that leather. And round 9 is over. There's Kid Gavilan back to his corner. Got a lot of riders from Los Angeles, California here tonight because they're in town for the game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Bears Sunday. Frankie Finch of the Times, Bob Oates of the Examiner, Art Rentz of the News, John Old of the Herald Express, Mike Stiles of the Mirror, and Rube Samuelson of the Pasadena Star News. We've got some great bouts for you every Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Particularly, don't forget the next two coming up. The big Christmas show, Cleveland, Ohio, next Wednesday. And you'll see Harry Matthews against Danny Nardico. And December 12th, we move way out to the Pacific Coast again and up to the San Francisco Cow Palace for the first time a fight will ever be telecast from San Francisco to the East Coast. Ezra Charles against Joey Maxim for that one. Have plenty of Pabst on hand for your enjoyment. Round 10. This should be a good round. Johnny Bratton in the black trunk. Kid Gavilan in the white. The 10th and final. Neither man has been down or in any real serious difficulty. It proves more that they can take it rather than prove that they can't punch. They both punch very hard tonight. Two minutes left in the 10th and final round. Now have you got this one scored? Do you think either man is walking off with it or that it's going to be a close one? As far as I'm concerned, that job always belongs to the judges and the referees. We have not had the expected flurry here in the ninth, or the 10th round, the 10th and final. There's still time, of course. One minute to go. We're watching Johnny Bratton closely. This one means a lot to him, win or lose, to see if that jaw of his, the one that has been fractured, can take it for the distance anymore. This fight is almost over. You've got 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. They're both tired. Fight is over. Bratton congratulating Gavilan as they take out his mouthpiece. And Gavilan, putting up a great battle himself, will have that decision in just a moment, as the judges and the referee will total up the points. How'd you like it? Wasn't it a honey? Hope you enjoyed that Pabst Blue Ribbon along with it. Don't forget that host pack is a real swell way to buy your Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pick up 6 bottles with one hand. The eye of Johnny Bratton does not appear to be damaged at all. The cut was more on the cheek, and once in a while some of the flow of the blood would get over into the corner of the eye, but not enough to cause him any trouble. Gavilan completely unmarked, as both boys threw leather all over the place. There's our radio gang for you. That's Jim Norris, who has already been on the TV screen for you. Here comes your decision.
Attention, please. Judge Frank McAdams scored his card, 50 for Kid Gavilan and 50 for Johnny Bratton. Attention, please. Judge John Bray scored 52 for Kid Gavilan, 48 for John Bratton. Referee Bill Doty, 48 for Kid Gavilan, 52 for Johnny Bratton. It's a draw.
Well, it's a draw. And a great battle. How did you like that voting? Frank McAdams voted 50 points for each man. One of the other judges, 52-48 for Gavilan, and the other one, 52-48 for Bratton. Johnny Bratton is over to pose for the photographers. The handlers of Kid Gavilan are putting on quite a show. They're quite angry. Gavilan now posing with Johnny Bratton, as Bratton, weighing 149, same as Gavilan, slugged it out for a 10-round draw here at the Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois. So it's a draw. Now don't go away, because I'll be right back with the highlights.